This is a question near and dear to my heart, something that's super important to both of us, that I really was curious.
You're a freak.
Yeah, I'm a freaky man. I'm a freaky guy. And this is something that I actually wanted to experience in the real world, on the streets, to see what people thought.
I learned so much, and some of those answers were quite interesting because I didn't know those. I didn't know people actually thought that.
Yeah, they were pretty new to me too, so I was kind of intrigued at what we found. What is your number one health tip right now?
You need to drink a lot of water, alkaline water.
Not purified. You've got to get
It's alkaline water.
alkaline water from the well.
Oh,
No purification. We have a brand actually. That's probably why
Exactly.
it's called Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate.
Yeah,
rejuvenate.
rejuvenate.
And we have a water down there, and then it comes from the ground. It comes alkaline, and it's not like a Sancho that they have to do it in where they in the bottling lot. It's like comes from the earth. It's alkaline, basically.
What is your number one health tip?
Sleep.
How so? Like amount of sleep, the timing of sleep?
Well, I think the amount of time that you feel rested.
6 hours, 8, 10.
Hours, yeah.
One thing that I have really focused on lately is meditation. For the last 41 years since I was born, I always tried to meditate and tried to meditate. It was like a ritual, some kind of task, an errand. Now what has happened, and I think it has to do with the other 50 things I'm doing that are good for myself.
Stop fucking lying to yourself. Be real. Be yourself. It's the number one source of all stress and heartache.
Yeah.
It's not being honest with ourselves and others. Whether it's withholding our truth or just being dishonest with our truth. It's the inability to love ourselves fully, to love myself fully and show up fully as who I am instead of who I think I need to be to get the love and acceptance of others.
Being more aware of habits of the present, I guess, just what you eat, thoughts, how you relate to the environment.
Be careful and take care of what you're putting in your body, and not just food, what you're putting in your body with thoughts, what you're putting in your body with news, what you're putting in your body with how you're thinking about yourself, how you're thinking of others, how you judge other people. All of these things are being digested in your soul, in your stomach, into your heart, and your brain, and these all have an impact on how you are going to portray the world and how you're going to feel about the world around you and how you're going to live your daily life.
I've heard that for women it's 8 hours and for men it's 6 hours. For some reason, we need
That's not
sleep.
fair. How's that fair?
Yeah.
Well, I've
I thought it
heard
was the opposite.
they have hormones that they need to process, and I don't know, we get more
No, that
tired.
makes sense.
And it's hard to be with a man a whole day. It's just that.
I'm single. He's the one who's always with his girl all day.
I'll tell you today's example. I was so excited to wake up that I woke up at 1:30. I went to sleep at 8, 7:55. Woke up at 1:30, thinking it's already time to wake up. But I was like, oh shit, okay. I have I don't have my phone in the room, but I have an analog clock.
Oh, cute.
That I had bought from Amazon. So 1:30, and I'm like, okay, fine. I went to sleep. Then I woke up again. It was 2:30, and then I'm like, okay, I need a little bit more sleep. But when it hit 3 a.m., I was wide awake, and there was no way I could sleep more. No way. I got up on my bed, I sat on the bed until around 3:20. I did meditation, and whatever that means, every day it's different. Literally, it's just a different vibe. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I do that, whatever. I just let it happen. And then I started work at 3:20. It was awesome. My notion is that the reason I'm able to, quote unquote, meditate is because I have routined the rest of my life so well. And everything is organized very, very structurally. Okay, this time I do this time I do this. There is no goofing around with schedule. And because of that, the meditation is now just a natural thing.
Dr. Gabor Mate says we're born with two fundamental needs: the need for attachment, need for acceptance and belonging, and then the need for authenticity, to express ourselves. And so at some point in our development, most of us, myself included, of course, recognize that being authentic, like crying like a baby, it sometimes doesn't give me the love that I need. So I modify my behavior to get accepted and approved by others. But then that modification leads to me getting love and acceptance that's not real. So I don't ever neurologically feel like my needs are being met. So then I continue to dig a deeper and deeper hole of inauthenticity, trying to find that love and acceptance that I want. And then in time, I recognize the only way I'm going to get it is by being myself.
Okay, how about siestas? You like siestas?
Yeah. Do you like siestas?
I do like siestas. I don't take as much as I probably could, but I found out that taking siestas is
Only once a day.
it's just really it works for good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just feel better, energized, taking it easy. It's always important. Yeah, of course.
Make sure you are careful of what you're putting in and putting in things that are loving, coming from a place of love and not a place of disdain or hate or resentment is such an important factor that people need to change. Because if you change your diet and then you still hate people, you're going to have hate deep inside your core, and it's still going to affect the way you digest food. It's going to affect the way you relax, the way you view others, how your body's feeling if you're in fight or flight all the time. So just come at things with a place of love. Even if people hurt you, even if something bad happens, you can't change it, so you have to stick with it and just change your mindset and change your reaction to it. Control what you can control and don't try and control what you can control.
Visit Rejuvenate. It's a page for alkaline water. And then if you want an awesome trip to Tulum, to Valladolid, to Cabo, La Paz, and Cancun, visit trippinghomes.com.
So that was fun. I learned a few things. I also think I disagree with a few things.
A lot of lovey-dovey shit.
Very hippy-dippy, right?
Yeah, being in Tulum, man.
But there is a value to that in health. I think there is something to be said about having that.
Self-love.
Yeah. Self-love and thinking of things further than just what they appear.
What do you guys think?